Hi everyone, welcome to the video of effective reporting. So a lot of times in FL Commission, there are always some common questions that we ask. The first one, how FL can actually play a strategic role in support product and LC performance? How can we actually increase LC financial relevance and awareness? How can we actually better utilize monthly financial reports, which is already embedded as our BAU? What are the ways to actually improve the reporting quality? And how can we do reporting with less redundancy, for example, for our EB monthly review and for LC financial reporting? So in this video, there are a few things that we're going to talk about. The first thing is the objective, goal, how to actually achieve the objective. There's an introduction of a revised template, timeline, and call to action for the commission. First thing first, objective of this whole initiative or video is to actually support product and asset performance with reporting, and of course with a better quality, improved reporting. And the last one is to increase LC financial awareness and relevance via reporting. Okay, and the goal is to actually have 100% of monthly reporting by 10th of July 2019 uploaded into MC Drive, which helps to directly and indirectly fulfilling the goal, which is to support product and asset performance, improve reporting quality, as well as increase LC financial awareness and relevance. Okay, so what do you intend to actually showcase in monthly financial report? Based on the template or based on any of financial reports that you can see, it is always these things: data, inference, performance, and way forward for the departments. But at the same time, what are the actually hidden messages that you can actually put in financial reports so that you could achieve what you want to see? For example, to increase LC financial awareness, to actually support LC for performance and product team. So there are some things that we can do simultaneously in a financial report, which are to showcase LC financial aspirations to our people, to show financial projection, to build financial ownership, giving recognition, as well as sharing of GCPs. So let's start with the first one, showcasing LC financial aspiration. It is very important for our people to see the big picture of what they are doing, because when they are involved in FL related activities, like let's say updating their claiming on time, let's say making sure that they are actually achieving their BVA or their GVA. So what is the role that they are playing to contribute to the big picture of FL? And next one, does the financial report actually enable LC people to understand LC and respective product goals with all the financial indicators? And are they acknowledged about the current gap from the goals? Because all these things actually build accountability when people actually understand the importance of setting financial goal and why it is as important as their respective product goals. And next one, it is about financial projection. So does the financial report actually showcase LC financial situation, which is the upcoming 1 month of financial projection? For example, in coming month, which is the month of July and August, most of the LC will have IGV having realization, which we can foresee that LC finance or cash flow will be a bit tight. So this is something that you can let LC to be acknowledged, so that we actually take accountability to be more cautious dealing with our money. So the next one, upon knowing what is actually coming up, so what are the actually precautions that each member and each of the team can actually take to face a projection, so that it allows us to play an active FL role instead of being reactive when we only solve the problems when they actually arises. The next one, you can as well let the LC to know what are the positive and negative consequences when the precaution steps are taken or not taken. So for example, you can show them data. So if in the upcoming 1 or 2 months there is an over budget that actually occur, how it will affect the cash flow of the LC. Like, let's say, are we actually able to continue to pay our invoices for product contribution as well as for entity, like the rest of the entity affiliation fee. The next one is actually building financial ownership with reporting. So with all the monthly reports that we generate, does LC actually understand what is actually behind the data and indicators? Are all the team clear of their respective financial goals and the importance of setting the goals? So it all goes to kind of like a way forward for FL and the rest of the department, where that do you have a synergy space that allowed the team to review their financial performance of the past month, and the space that enable them to actually plan FL related strategy after the reporting. And let's say, what will be the way forward that both of the parties, which are FL and the department, has agreed to actually move forward from the past 1 month of financial performance review. And the last one, from the spaces and the effectiveness of the reports, does the LC members then know and trust on their role in contribute to the financial aspiration that we mentioned like previously. So it includes that they know how they can play a part with a practical and relevant way forward. For example, when dealing with OGV team, so, if there is an over budget in the previous month, so what can we do to actually cover back the over budgeted amount? Let's say, how many more approval that is needed from the upcoming 1 month with their strategy, whether we need investment or not from the FL. And next, it is to give recognition and sharing GCPs in the financial report itself. So in the report, you can actually include recognitions or special shout out to the team that has shown positive financial performance or improvement from the previous months, because a lot of times when people are given recognition, it actually gives them the motivation to improve and become better. And the next one, are there any FL related GCPs of other departments that can be showcased to the LC so that they can do it together to actually make this GCP as a BAU in the LC? So for example, you recognize that there's this very on-time claiming of IG realization as a result from a team leader. Let's say the project director or the OCP has been very consistently tracking the OCFL or the other OCs to actually claim on time, so that they can actually get their money on time, and as well for FL to do reporting on time. So the idea is that don't forget to give recognition to the positive behavior that actually contribute to positive financial performance if you wish to see the behavior it's being carried out consistently in the LC. Next one, in data analysis and generating inference. So for an effective reporting, it is very important for FL to actually know the context behind the data that you actually put into the report itself. For example, for OGV, in this particular month, there have a very big variance between budget versus actual, which is in this case, they have a high budget, but they actually spend a low amount of money in actual, and at the same time, they actually achieve their goal for that particular month. So as an FL person, it is extremely important to actually know what happened behind this data. It includes what are the factors that actually cause such situation to happen, and taking into account different perspective. So let's say for human factor, is it because in this particular month the members of the team it's very productive and they are very competent in achieving their goal? What are the strategies that are actually being implemented and the effectiveness of the strategy? And is there any time issue or any external environmental factor that actually caused it to happen? And as well as, is it consistency factor that in a team that actually make them to achieve their goal with a lower amount of money. So to summarize, it is to actually understand what are the whys behind the data that you can see on the paper. And the last one, so is there any patterns and connection that you can see between data, and it is showcased in the report, which you actually explain what is behind this data, like what has happened and actually caused this issue, which is the analysis part, and making inferences of let's say it is effective for them to use this strategy and such. In conclusion, so with LC financial aspiration, financial projection, recognition, GCPs, as well as data analysis presented in a financial report, with a proper synergy with all the team involving members, it builds up LC financial ownership, which in turn enable FL to actually achieving FL goals that you have actually set at the beginning of your term. Therefore, the monthly financial reports that is produced every month can be used as a very powerful tool to actually support product and LC performance, and as well as to increase LC financial awareness and relevance via this method. So next, let me introduce you the revised reporting template that is used to actually streamline monthly EB review as well as LC reporting that you can get from this link. Hold on, let me share it with you. So this is the revised template that you see. If you can see, it is actually very familiar. It is actually a combination of the previous two versions of the template, which are the monthly EB review template as well as the FL LC reporting template. So what is new here is actually this one. It is FL corner that you can actually utilize. So feel free to use this space to showcase LC financial projection with the suggestion that you want to give to LC, GCP sharing, recognition, or even quotes from FL. So just feel free to actually use the space to apply the elements that we mentioned earlier in this video. Okay. So coming back, we are gonna have timeline. So today is supposed to be the live webinar on YouTube, but I'm very sorry that technical issues has happened, which we have this video uploaded in YouTube instead. So after the webinar, there will be a consultancy space during commission meeting, and on the 10th of July, it will be all the report submission from February to June to be uploaded into MC Drive as stated in National Compendium. And by 15th of July, there will be a feedback report for your report submission. Coming to the last part of this video, which is call to action. So for VPFL, please review your previous reports from February until May to identify the improvement needed, and you can actually implement it in your June report itself. So by the 10th of July 2019, please upload all the reports from February until June into MC Drive that you can find the link over here later. And the last part, so stay excited for a mysterious surprise in my ODS in FL commission. So that is all for this video, and in case you have any questions or clarification that is needed, feel free to contact me in Telegram. Thank you very much and see you very soon. Bye bye.